Sunday, we talked about the Suero V 3-day cleanse, and then we talked about ALS before that. We talked about diabetes before that. This Sunday, we're going to talk about male pattern baldness. The dial-in number is 605-562-3140. 605-562-3140. Participant access code 444-973-POUND. 444-973-POUND. The phone calls are at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time every Sunday, and we do feature longevity products. So if you're interested in turning somebody on to the longevity business or the longevity products, please invite them. And please join in yourself. 605-562-3140 is the number, and the participant access code is 444-973-POUND. And that is every Sunday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Our number today, 855-660-4261. We got lines open for you. Try to call in early so we can get to as many calls as possible. 855-660-4261 is our call-in number. And we especially like it if you have a success story or if you just want to contribute to the conversation. Don't feel like you have to ask a specific health question. 855-660-4261 is our number today and every day on the bright side. Okay, so we're talking prostaglandins. Prostaglandins are a form of activated essential fatty acid. This is one of the main reasons why your ultimate EFAs are so darn important. Given all the different things prostaglandins are involved in, it makes sense that using your essential fatty acids, your ultimate EFAs, which of course are part of your Healthy Start Pack, are going to have such multiple, wide-ranging, diverse health benefits. I don't like using the word panacea. Panacea comes from the Greek word for all curing, pan meaning all, acea or akos meaning remedy or cures. Panacea is an all-encompassing remedy, and some nutritional supplements, even though I don't like using the word panacea, some nutritional supplements are almost like a panacea, and certainly essential fatty acids, your ultimate EFAs. If anything's going to fit the bill as a panacea, it's going to be the ultimate EFAs because of their link to the production of prostaglandins. You could think of prostaglandins as being a form of your essential fatty acids, and as it turns out, prostaglandin deficiencies are very common. And more it's becoming recognized that deficiencies in prostaglandins are problems in the balance of the different kinds of prostaglandins, and I'll tell you about that here in a little bit. But in any case, issues with prostaglandins can be related to all kinds of health issues. And we understand how important these hormones are, these paracrine or autocrine hormones are, having diseases being associated with deficiencies, and by the way, having side effects associated with prostaglandin suppressing drugs like Motrin and aspirin and naproxen. When you understand how important prostaglandins are, the fact that you're going to get side effects and toxicities, even ultimately death from these drugs at times, they're a leading cause of death by drug. It's not surprising, given how important these prostaglandins are. Think about it. Prostaglandins regulate and control and mediate or are involved in some fashion with almost every single thing that happens in the body. How is it possible to not have side effects and toxicity from prostaglandin blocking drugs? Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, which are among the best-selling of all medications, and aspirin, that's a type of prostaglandin blocking drug. These are recognized, well recognized by pharmacists and even by doctors for their toxicity to the kidneys, their toxicity to the digestive tract, and all of this, their toxicity to the liver, and all of this is not surprising given the wide-ranging effects of prostaglandins. Some of you may remember a couple of years ago, Vioxx and Bextra, or I think it was Bextra, Vioxx and Bextra, which are two COX-2 inhibitor drugs that reduce the production of prostaglandins, had to be taken off the market because of their unfortunate predisposition to causing circulatory problems. The circulation of the body depends on prostaglandins, and by suppressing COX-2, you end up with circulatory problems and heart disease. And again, the question has to be asked, given the wide-ranging effects of prostaglandins in the body, given their effects on everything that happens in the body, every single biochemical process, how is it possible that these kinds of drugs cannot cause side effects and toxicity? They have to. These days, the only COX-2 inhibitor that's available is something called Celebrex, and you see commercials for this still. And while Celebrex may not have the same deadly toxic profile that the other COX-2 inhibitor drugs that were discontinued had, anytime you play around with your prostaglandin production, you're asking for trouble. Deficiencies in prostaglandins, as I've said, are unrecognized, mostly unrecognized, and very, very problematic, and they may be a common denominator in many, if not most, chronic degenerative diseases and inflammatory diseases, including autoimmunity. Prostaglandin deficiencies are probably a lot more common than anyone recognizes. Tomorrow we'll talk about some of the health challenges, the specific health challenges that are associated with prostaglandin deficiency. And if you or a loved one is addressing some kind of chronic degenerative health issue, be it autoimmune disease or arthritis or whatever, the chances are pretty good on some level prostaglandin and prostaglandin deficiency is involved. And when we consider the key relationship between essential fatty acids, the ultimate essential fatty acids, and fat metabolism, how we process fats, and fat absorption, how we absorb fats, or fat malabsorption, how we don't absorb fats, which almost everyone in this country is dealing with. Almost everyone is dealing with some degree of fat malabsorption or fat intake deficiency. And when you consider the relationship between all of these issues and prostaglandins, the fact that 80 million Americans are dealing with some kind of chronic degenerative disease is really not surprising. This is why we're always hitting fat digestion, fat absorption, fat intake, essential fatty acids, the ultimate EFAs, fatty vitamins. This is why we're always hitting this so hard on the bright side. And this is why improving fat absorption is a key health strategy for reversing almost everything. Almost every single health challenge, almost every single chronic degenerative disease can benefit, can improve, can turn around by focusing, if we focus on how we utilize, how we absorb, and how we intake fats. Excuse me. And this is why the ultimate EFAs from Longevity, which are part of the Healthy Start Pack, this is why they are such an important supplement to consider using no matter what health challenge you're dealing with, no matter what your flavor of chronic degenerative health disease is. The ultimate EFAs are a critical, key, important supplement to think about using because of this relationship to prostaglandins. Think prostaglandins, think fats. Think prostaglandins, think fat metabolism and fat absorption. Think ultimate enzymes. Think lecithin. Think bile salts. Think liver health. Think gallbladder health. Keep your gallbladder. There's significant amounts of prostaglandins that are made in the gallbladder, and prostaglandin issues are thought to be involved in gallstone formation. Keeping your gallstone free may be an issue of using your ultimate essential fatty acids. It's not even really much of a stretch to think of your ultimate EFAs as your ultimate PGs. Think of your ultimate EFAs as your ultimate prostaglandins. The ultimate EFAs are prostaglandin boosting. They're a prostaglandin boosting supplement, and because prostaglandins affect everything that happens in your body, blood pressure, heart pumping, resistance to disease, inflammation, etc., the ultimate EFAs are the ultimate essential health supplement. They're the ultimate EHSs, the ultimate essential health supplement. Ultimate EFAs, ultimate essential health supplement. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back right after this.
My Magic Mud is a tooth whitening powder that removes plaque and detoxifies your mouth. It's safe for your enamel, giving you a beautiful polish and a dentist-like clean after every use. My Magic Mud is also the perfect remedy for pain caused by sensitivity. It strengthens your teeth and gums for a strong, healthy smile. The ingredients are 100% natural and it's safe for children. Simply brush with My Magic Mud right before bedtime for a cleaning you can count on. Visit mymagicmud.com.
We've been patiently waiting while you tried to ignore us, waiting while you acted like we didn't exist, waiting for our chance to be taken seriously. The wait is over. GCN is available 24/7 at GCNlive.com. Navigate through news from your favorite hosts and download archives of past shows. Download the app on your smartphone or tablet, or visit GCNlive.com for instant access and live streaming. GCNlive.com, the future of talk radio, now at your fingertips.
Healthy elimination is essential to high energy, a cheerful mood, and prevention of disease. Some of the founders of our modern holistic health thinking state that disease begins in a toxic colon. A toxic intestinal tract is the foundation for virtually all degenerative disease, and a clean and well-moving intestinal tract is the foundation of health.
I just want to say that you folks have an amazing product. I've taken whey protein products for years, and I've never noticed the results I have with your product. I've suffered with bouts of constipation most of my life. Within a few days of taking One World Whey, I noticed noticed a dramatic change. Also, in the past few years, I've experienced symptoms associated with diabetes. I feel horrible when I've had too much sugar, and I've been getting the foot pain as well. But I've noticed in the past week or so, I'm not feeling bad anymore, and the foot pain is gone. I'm just finishing up a 5-pound tub I ordered and just got off the phone ordering more. I love your product. Thank you.
Call 888-988-3325. That's 888-988-3325. Or visit oneworldway.com. That's oneworld.com.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
I will never forget the day my son Jeremy told me he hated me and slammed the door in my face. I'm behavioral therapist Janet Lehman. Behavior problems can turn the child you love and your life into a nightmare. That's why my husband James and I created the Total Transformation, the step-by-step program that shows you how to fix the worst behavior problems and get your child to respect and listen to you again. No matter what the behavior, defiance, backtalk, angry outbursts, disrespect, we can help you stop it. Now you can get the Total Transformation for free. All you need to do is get the program and let us know how it works for you. You can keep it forever for free.
Limited number of free programs available. Call now. 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595. That's 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595.
UnseenNow.com, proud sponsor of GCN. Unseen Now's unparalleled encryption tools keep your communications secure. GCN.
One of the more interesting places where prostaglandins play a role is in the scalp, in follicles in the scalp, and prostaglandins may be involved in male pattern baldness, and using prostaglandin adjusting strategies or prostaglandin enhancing strategies or prostaglandin balancing strategies may be helpful if you are dealing with male pattern baldness, androgenic alopecia, as they say. And we'll talk about that tomorrow as we continue talking about fats and prostaglandins and strategies for enhancing prostaglandin effects. In particular, there's one really neat supplement. It's actually part, surprise, surprise, it's part of the Ultimate EFA. And it's a really, really neat form of essential fatty acid that is directly associated with the production of prostaglandins. We'll talk about that tomorrow as we continue talking hormone health, fatty hormone health specifically, and prostaglandins. Our number today, 855-660-4261. We do have a couple lines open for you. I want to invite everybody also to call in on Sunday afternoons, or Sunday evenings, I guess, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Myself and Dixie Sedgwick do a phone call on various health subjects. Last week we talked about the Swear V 3-day cleanse. These are calls that feature the Youngevity products. So if you have any Youngevity clients, or if you are a Youngevity client, or if you're using the Youngevity products, or you have a Youngevity business, you may want to tune in or listen in. And the number is 605-562-3140, 605-562-3140, participant access code 444-973.